be in trouble. He missed it, or did he hit that?
He's hit 2 on the back.
I think he hit that. I think he hit it. And then, yep, Benson goes down. This Conqueror indoor man's about to run into...
Does Tank know that he's there? He does now. Oh, and he just got a tracking shot on him. The Fish is the only one really out of position right now. He's kind of stuck. Looks like his medium's going to be helping, but...
He's also kind of the thorn here, keeping them from being able to cap at the moment.
Oh, okay, I see. Good.
Yeah. The map's a little bit deceiving.
Yeah,
on this.
I actually haven't played this map very many times.
Yeah, I think I've actually, pub-wise, I think I've played this like once or maybe twice.
Yeah, maybe 3 times max.
R3 is stuck on that flag now, and they're just kind of surrounded from too many angles. That Conqueror's actually hull down.
Segmented still has some shots out. He should have went on south a little bit farther, but it's just a cleanup now anyway.
Yeah, that was well played by GS, conserving their hit points and keeping all their guns in the game.
Sorry about that.
Look at Fish.
Start on that, guys. Just had to get everything on our end. My end was kind of on the wonky there, but everything's up and going now. Welcome to MeltDown Monday. Everything has to go wrong on a meltdown. So as you saw there, GS taking the first game of this.
Fish put himself in like a weird, awkward position in the middle of the courtyard there, and then he had a beast game from there. Actually, it really worked.
He really did. He really did. Very nice. I think you're right too, Nerf, that those barriers really saved his life in the E52.
Yeah, he pulled up, thought he was going to have a clean shot, and didn't. And then it was just a little bit unfortunate that, he thought, okay, well, I'll go to a spot where I know I'll have shots, and he runs into 2 autoloaders in the Batchat and the Bulldog.
I do want to say, live on our commentary right now, that tonight's we have the awesomeness of Beaver coming in. And then, of
What's up, guys?
A great friend, Nerve. How you doing, sir?
Fantastic.
And then a new addition to the Wednesday night family. You all know him from, well, one of the baddest teams that ever came on Wednesday night fights, set a streak. And now he decided, hey, I'm gonna come play with the other guys this time around. How you doing, Cutter?
Hey, how you doing, son?
All right, so we're gonna go on to game 2. Nerve set up a hell of a night. Nerve, do you want to go down the rundown of everything that's rolling this evening?
Yeah. Tonight we've got this first match that's happening right now, which is Golden Samurai GS versus RR3. We've got NB versus SOA. We've got BK versus EATUS, the newest team. And all of these will be played in 761, except the BK EATUS will be Conquest for the Conquest tournament.
Nice. And this week was Captain's map pick, right?
Yeah, we're giving each team their a choice in map, and then when you choose your map, other team gets to choose the spawn that they want to start with. And then if it goes to a tiebreaker map, it will be played on Ruinberg Winter Encounter. All maps are Encounter.
Nice. And then Beaver, I know we had some big announcements on our end. Do you want to do the new, the big exciting news with a partnership?
You know what? I think you deserve to do that.
Okay. Wednesday Night Fights is always out there looking for to help in the community with everything that we can help with you guys. And so we brought in some other tanking communities. So this one here, we started a good handshake partnership with TLP. I talked to the heads of TLP from computer and their console leaders today. Me and Beaver did. And we have done a handshake deal that we are partners with them for the community. And then also with us doing a handshake and everything else being partners in this, it also means we're involved with Wounded Warrior Project, which is something close to my heart. And I know to a lot of our viewers. So a lot of interesting things to come. TLP is going to be holding tournaments and stuff like that for the working man Joe of the tank world. And I think they are a great addition to the Wednesday Night Fight family to try to expand the community even more. Beav,
do you want to explain to people? I was going to say, do you want to explain to people exactly how big of a community TLP is?
Okay.
So
I guess apparently that we see TLP on the other team on tanks all the time. We knew that they were a big group. I didn't know they were as large as they was. They're a 300 to 400 strong community that takes part on World of Tanks, Call of Duty, ESO. Is that what it's called? EOS?
ESL.
I'm not sure.
It's something.
Maybe EOS.
But so
EOS.
EOS. But I know they're a huge part in the community. They have their sponsors, and we're all gonna be part of the big picture, which is the gaming community for World of Tanks. All right, guys. Well, we got this going. Nerve, do you want to pick a side, and Cutter, do you want to call the others?
Sure, I'll just go down GS here. We've got an M41 Bulldog, an E50, a WZ-120, a WZ-111-14, a T-10, and 2 Conquerors.
Going down our R3 side, we got a T-30, a Leopard PTA, a E50, a T-29, 2 E75s, and a Conqueror.
Awesome.
All right. I think that T-29 can actually be effective on this map.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's some pretty good hold down spots I think that it could take advantage of.
You know, there's a bunch in the field in like the BC area, or near the flag, and then they can also use certain barriers that like reach out and become kind of like rubble, so like towards more of the center of the road they're a little bit lower, and they can just go straight hold down on those. No one likes seeing hold down P29s, but everyone loves being one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Alright, let's see what these teams do here. It looks like R3 is actually setting up to make that southern push, and then we have a similar move from GS. We may have a clash here in the J and K lines, which would be very interesting. I don't know if I've actually seen both teams collide in the south yet. I think GS needs to be they actually need to be a little bit careful here, not to push too far ahead right now and get overmatched.
Yeah.
Like Chroma Gold could end up in a sticky situation there, and then he lands a tracking shot instead of damage. 700. Oh man. Man. He is currently, he may die right here from Benson. Does Benson land the shot?
Nope.
Oh, he didn't take it.
He wasn't,
oh man, that's a shame.
Turn wouldn't turn fast enough.
Okay, GS coming back out, returning some of the damage. Actually takes the hit point lead.
Una's trying to take a
But Chroma's about to run into some more issues up here. Yeah, and oh, Benton goes down in the E50. Indoor Man needs to, in his Conqueror, needs to get some cover, but it's not going to matter because King Baka flanks with the Bulldog.
Yeah, he
needs to pen some of these shots, though. Okay, there we go.
The control from R3 just got whittled down because King Baka coming around with those cross shots.
Yes, now he did just go in the reload. See, now this T-30 should have ignored the Conqueror and just pushed, taken the hit, and killed that T-10. He needed to remove that gun from the game.
Makes you get stuck, too.
Yeah, he's toast right here. Yep, there we go.
Tank Killer gets ammo racked here by an E75. Yeah, I don't think this Leopard PTA... Well, I guess they have to kill the T-29 first, but I don't think this PTA is getting out of there.
Mixie getting ready to go down.
Nice shot there.
Some big bounces on Mixie.
Yeah.
Chroma, even though he went down to very low hit points early in this game, he has managed to keep that gun active. Very impressive. He may even have a shot here on Flab, which he does.
Yep.
Wow, that was just well played by GS.
It was a tiny window.
Takes both sides of RR3's map.
Yeah, that's
nice.
Just a great damage distribution there.
Yeah, R3 looks like they can be in the mix, but they definitely need to work on some of their focus right now.
Yeah, I think that's really the major factor here is just that GS had just a little bit better communication with who they needed to take out first.
Alrighty, moving maps. What's the next map for us tonight? Robbie getting a little anxious there.
It's gonna be Cliff.
Okay, all right. Cliff Encounter. I like it. I'm a fan of the. Actually, I like Cliff Encounter. Probably, that's my favorite style of play on that map. Personally,
I was actually going to say that too. It's probably the best way to run Cliff. Definitely.
Okay, and looks like our R3 is good with this spawn, since they are not telling me different.
well, let's. Oh, a message silenced. Chroma needs the room opened.
Yep, it's open.
I still like running the 1-2 line and controlling that bowl. Get yourself some. At this time, go ahead, pull in 2 T-32s, run the 2 8s, and then have the rest. Go ahead and have your T-10s. And,
well, you've got to be careful these days. Like, so you have to be careful when it's Cliff Encounter. I agree completely that the 1-2 line is very important, but like you need to be careful what tanks you take, because with the when they implemented the Skoda, they actually made it so that there is an autoloader that can be fully loaded by the time they get to that bowl, where the Batchat isn't loaded, and you know, It's just it's more tricky. I think what GS is doing right here with like 3 badge hats is risky play. The spawns are very close to that bowl.
Yeah.
With this, you don't start in like K3. You start in like J2, H2.
Do you think that RR3 was having a little bit of miscommunication because of party chat or something? Because I see that they're in
Yep.
they're in game chat now.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Wonder if
Party
that was
chat
something.
messed up on us earlier. I mean, we were having to restart Xboxes to get party chat to work.
Yeah, that sucked. That was in the middle of the meeting.
Oh, and I do want to let everyone know, this Sunday at, I believe it's 9 a.m. Eastern, is our early stream. The TLP 3v3 tournament championships will be on live. So make sure you check out and see who the winner of that is going to be.
Hopefully he's not actually going to take that.
I'm thinking it's just going to be a spec.
Who's the caller for GS? Do we know? Is it Segmented or King Baka? For some reason I was
maybe
thinking it was
Chroma?
Baka.
Yeah, I think Chroma.
Okay.
Chroma or, I mean, definitely Chroma or Baka would definitely be the caller.
Maybe RR3 is having communication issues, because it seems like they're struggling a little bit here with tank picks. I'm actually hoping that they take that Skoda. I think it's an excellent choice. So since they didn't appear to really care about what spawn they've got. Let's see what side they have anyway. Looks like R3 will have the south.
Yeah, that's
GS has the north here. I kind of feel like in 761, I think I like the south more. In tier 10s, I kind of like the north more. There's just like so many more autoloaders that load in a decent amount of time that you can hide in that little town there at D1 C1.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need
crossfire.
Yes, you know, nothing worse than going in there, you get into a brawl in that bowl, and then you've got a 50B or some 57 heavies shooting you from that town from cover.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we just need silence to take tier 7 here, and we should be good. I'm still not
Are
really
they really
sure.
running with the talk?
I don't know.
So yes, sitting here talking with Absolute on Twitch. Times will be given out on your brackets, and your times will be given out on Wednesday. That gives you Thursday to make trades and stuff like that. To make your trades, and then everything has to be turned back in on the 17th to make your placements finalized. We've already had one team drop out, And congratulations, that led Valto and Sir Tubbings in with their team named Segmented Dig.
Sounds like somebody lost a bet.
It looks like they've got everything lined out finally.
Yeah, if they're gonna run with it, I'm starting it.
All right, here. Once we get in there, I'll run down R3, and then Beaver, if you want to run down GS. I want to say thank you for everybody coming out. You guys are making the views on Monday skyrocket, so I want to say thank you. Already we're maintaining a 15 to 19 average, so you guys are great. I mean, yet again, if we hit a 40 mark, we hold a 40 mark on the viewers, I'll be handing out $10 codes like they're M&Ms. They are actually
Guys, also, do you know,
talk to. All right.
Yep.
So
Well, apparently it's part of an actual strategy, is what I've been told.
Yeah. All right. So R3 is coming to AMX 1375, a pair of E50s, AMX 30, Skoda T50, and M103, and the VKB. I figure the VKB is going to put his nose forward, but up on you know, go ahead and roll down GS side.
okay, and GS is bringing the M46 Patent, 2 E50s, 2 Baby Bats, a Talk 2, and a T29.
Alrighty. I figure that VKB is just going to put his nose facing down the 2 line and just partially cover it with that rock.
So now with the encounter, those bat jets up there on the hill are completely worthless right now, and they're going for a turbo cab. It appears with nothing but a patent to overwatch right now until the bat jets make a move. The 103's got
I agree.
that locked down. Definitely got that corner locked down.
Has the advantage here, and I mean, hopefully Indoor Man is smart enough not to peek this actually, because he really doesn't need to.
Yeah.
And they should have this win.
All right, here they come.
No,
the
Bat Chats
15
can get there in
seconds to
time.
Bach has been taken out. I don't know if they can.
They're just using him for hold down tactics.
Oh.
AMX 30 got off and
Those guys are
So
peeking a little bit too much.
he peaked and he didn't need to. That was a big mistake, huge mistake in my opinion.
All right, here it comes. First back, they're doing it in stages.
And this batch at AP went in there and just like completely got all of these guys turned around every which way. And this went from RR3 having hit point advantage by over 10% to down.
Yep.
Yo.
They need to get Segmented Dig out of there. They really needed him to die.
I don't know what this guy's doing with this AMX 30. It's not meant for that. If you're gonna do that, get an E50. Because that's what's chewing him up right now, is that E50.
Yeah.
Yeah, he better take that shot.
So unless he would,
I don't know.
That seemed like a ballsy play, but
Well, he needed to kill. If he was going to make that move, he actually just needed to make sure that T29 died. That was the issue there, so that the 45B could help him with the E50. He just chose the wrong target there.
alrighty, that's it. They 3 and out him. We get 20 minutes of downtime. Quick 3 and out. So up next, we got a good match coming up. All right, let's look through here. Tank Killer 2700. Russian Hammer coming in 2003. Over on the other side, the M103 coming in 1970s. So GG's, great job to GS on their first time coming out under that tag. GS going to be trying to rocket up the listings there for the rankings. Rankings did get changed up. Did you guys see that? The new rankings. DP now up to third. Knocked the Immortals down a bit. With RG disbanding, so this week does not have them on there. They have to get a couple games underneath their new clan name, and then everything will get put back together. So that means 8-bits, KMD, and then that means B and Love 8 bump into the gold division. But yet again, hot on their heels in 11th place, which is first place in the Silvers division, is UNL, and they have a finals coming up this week. It's going to be interesting to see how they do that. 5 is those guys always make fun of, but 5 shot up four places with their dominating victories this last week. So Nightmare, and then also plus with Rise leaving, it bumped everybody up a spot. So 5 now knocking on the door of the gold division. Bronze division, really everybody's R3 got bumped up to 31st. So I mean, with all this input from GS and everything, let's see what happens to R3 this week. Off doing a lot of 3 zips on people, moved up from 38th to 35th. So great move on him. As NB does move up a slot, SKB moved up a slot, and the wah of the week actually went to UGCC. They lost 2 placements. Oh, and we did have a new silver team. 36 Panzer did move into the silver division from the bronze. So GG's to those guys.
What? I still haven't even gotten the stream up. Jesus, finally it came up. And
you know, we're gonna have fun this coming up next few weeks, and probably, and then I guess we could say this over stream. So some of the teams we might implement one of the just to have some fun. I was thinking adding in steps on the playlist. Don't know what you guys are doing about that, but Magic Mike's in the house. Welcome, Magic Mike.
Hello.
Hello. All right, I'm going to turn on just a little bit of tunes here so we don't just have dead mic going. Let you guys talk a little bit here. I have to stretch out really fast, and you're going to hear cussing and stuff, so I'm going to mute the mic on that one. Go ahead and have some banter between yourself. Cutter, I know you probably want to pick the brain of some people. I know you were the caller with on your 6. How do you feel with DP creeping up on, well, it would be your record?
I've been watching that chat here lately. I'm kind of curious about it. No, I think that DP is extremely strong. Don't they run 768? Or they won't run a 768 though, will they?
Yeah, they run a 761.
They run a 761, which is in a lot of people's eyes is probably the most balanced tier, I guess, to probably run. I mean, I prefer my tier 10s honestly, but
and that's
let's see how it goes.
That's always going to say that's one thing that on your 6 did set apart on everything. Is, I mean, so yes, they're running for the streak, but it's not at the 9. So yet again, it's real interesting. Yet your 9 streak versus the tier 10.
Dude, can you not vape into the mic on stream?
Yeah,
I don't mean to be rude.
Nah, keep forgetting about that. Anyways,
So,
yeah, maybe something that we might be able to put together in the future, possibly, is if they would be willing to go back and forth maybe have a best of 5.
Okay.
Something like that if it came down to it. You know, maybe run a 770 or a 768 and then run a map of 761 or whatever
That'd be
they
kind of
would like to
interesting,
do.
kind of cool. No streaks on the line, just a straight out battle. And no, I think that'd be an amazing show. All right, guys, I'll be right back here. If you guys want to discuss with each other while we're waiting on teams to roll in. Hey, there's Lonky. Lonky actually took to school last week. Let's see if some of the training that she was given this last week has increased her gameplay style. So I know Beaver's going to be keeping an eye on her. So,
Boy, Hells don't put people on the spot, does he?
yeah. Hey, she's one of the new growing community members. So, and I dig it. She's given the bird to all these guys and actually taken the competitive very seriously. I mean, we had some in peril. We had 2 females, but actually we had 3. But it never really went anywhere, and then they really kind of got not liked the comp portion. So, I don't know. See how that rolls. Go ahead, guys, and have a conversation. I'll be right back.
I think R3 can improve a whole lot if they go back and rewatch the stream tomorrow or later tonight. They can definitely see a couple times on the maps where they were in positions of power where they should have pushed, and they probably could have made the outcome a whole lot different on those matches.
Yeah, absolutely. And that could just be, a factor. Like they may just need to like work on the communication, and sometimes I wonder how many people are actually talking in these while these games are happening. And when I first started playing comp, some of the stuff that people would say wasn't always important, and then when too much of that happens, it just gets confusing. So it's just small things to work on that can improve your game drastically.
Yeah, and it's anybody who's called any match whatsoever knows that you can put together a plan, and about 99.9% of the time it's going to fall off and fall apart 30 seconds into the match. So the hardest thing to do is to find those little, and they're literally 5 to 10 second windows that you have to be able to spot out and see whenever you have an advantage to be able to push in. And at the same time, though, not fall into the TNG trap at the same time. So
it's true. Been there.
Definitely live by the sword, die by the sword type of thing at all times. Oh, what do we know? I'm sorry that I've been away from tanking for a couple of months now. These next 2 teams, have they been pretty frequent?
Yeah,
frequently?
Both of these teams have been playing fairly often.
Yeah.
NB is they've been very active, and they are like a second team for Nightmare.
Okay.
Who is also extremely active. I assume that they probably practice against each other.
They do. They scrim each other regularly.
Yeah. SOA has been in plenty of the tournaments that have been happening, so they've been playing fairly non-stop as well.
Very nice.
It should actually be really close.
Nice. Now, did you guys pick up your PZS 35?
From Dunkirk back?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, actually I think I did.
I don't know, you know, how many. I just got turned on to it, and I don't know how many people actually know. But you know, to go in there and
it has been out for a while now.
Yeah, it has.
'Cause I think I got
think
mine
you can
about
still.
a month or so ago.
Yeah, it came out when the movie came out. But I think the biggest draw to it that I see, if you don't know about the free add-on, is that I mean you get 100,000 free silver and also 7 days free premium. Man, that's just. I know there's actually more people than what I thought at first that actually play without premium. So you guys out there that need premium time, it's a good way to get a free week.
Absolutely. Even if you don't need premium time, one day you
Yep.
will. So why not take the free week?
Yeah,
That
I've
extra
heard
week is
something
always
was
good.
free down.
Yeah.
I mean, because if I'm right, if I remember correct, you got like 7 days premium, 100 G silver, repair kits, fire extinguisher. I mean, that's just stuff to save you from paying for it in comp.
Wow, very nice.
So, NB last Monday played against a newer clan, EATUS, and actually it was a very good match where EATUS actually just edged them out in the tiebreaker. And then last Friday they came out and played against BK, and NB was able to 3-0 them.
You know,
So
NB
we'll see.
has came a long way.
Yeah, so we'll see how they come out here and play against SOA. EATUS, for being a new clan, actually played extremely well, I have to say.
This is Sorry, go ahead, Cutter.
No, well, no. I was just gonna say, are they unknowns, or do they have some people on there that we do know? Or?
I think that they're mostly unknown, or like I don't want to
Okay.
say unknown, but they're not like
Yeah.
they're not a team of superstars. Like okay, here for instance, like if you like go by whatclans.com.br, like they're very low on the ranking. They're not a team. In fact, they don't even have a single Unicom monthly player. I think they just came out with solid strategy. You know, they made their shots count, just like any skilled player would, like not a problem. So I think that they just come out very prepared.
Yo. Okay. Well, you know, there's always that group of guys that, you know, you run into them. They all have 18, 20,000 games, but their overall win rate might be 1,400, 1,600 because they didn't know, you know, in the beginning how to necessarily play. But now that they're definitely seasoned guys, and actually on your six, whenever we first got together, we ran into a clan that we scrimmaged, and their top win rate guy was 1,438. I remember very well, and they just whooped us every match because you had 8 guys on their side that had been playing together since the very beginning, and they all knew what they did, and it was a good lesson, I guess.
So it looks like on the Twitch chat, so Leech is wondering what we doing best in 9 DP versus on your 6 flip flop 76168.
That's it.
Leech wants it, boy.
Alright, I'm having a computer. How come when I'm typing in the Twitch chat and I hit enter, it just goes down to the next line and I can't actually get what I'm trying, my text to go into the chat? What did I hit?
What was that on, else, so I can read it? I can't find
That's
it
on
now.
Twitch chat.
Twitch.
Oh, it was on. Oh, I didn't even. I'm on Twitch, but I closed it up for a second.
SOA being a lone soldier. Devil Dog sent me a message going, yo. So if you're watching Devil Dog, Yo.
Alright, we've got some SOA guys popping in here now.
He's just saying, let's do it. So, whenever you want to put that match together, Cutter, Leech is down with that.
Sounds good, man. I tell you what, I know it's realistically, just to be honest, it's probably about 30 days out, but I still got one guy on vacation. Well, I say vacation, he actually moved from Texas to Iowa, so he's still trying to close on his house and stuff like that. But once these guys get back, we're definitely take a look at that for sure. That would be awesome, I think.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Give me some days. We have to grind some silver and buy back some tier 9s too. In the very beginning, we have scrimped DP a couple times. I think we're actually 1-1 with them.
Hopefully,
wants me to join
SOA shows up. Well, I don't see many SOA guys. I would join this party and see what's going on.
Maybe if someone could go.
Or I could.
Nerve.
Yeah,
Yeah, it might
Nerve.
be better if you went.
Okay, lag at it real quick.
All right. Away. Hopefully they start piling in here.
They said they were good earlier when I did a check. They said they were good to go, so I don't know. That was about 2 hours out before the stream started, so.
Alright. Not looking good.
No. Have any activity on?
They Devil wasn't even sure when, if he didn't even know if their match had already happened yet. And then I said, no, it's about to happen right now. And he said, there's only 2 other people online.
Uh-oh.
So maybe we could get GS or R3 to come back in and play again?
Maybe.
I'm looking at R3 real quick.
Yeah, let's ask R3 if they want to play again. I'm gonna message. I was already in a chat with Silenced.
I have great staff. These guys work tirelessly to bring you guys great programming and great tank action. So that's why I look for the best.
There's always a real strong following for a Merc team. Whenever somebody feels
That's true. But for time restrictions, it already being 9 o'clock, I wouldn't mind getting a team that's already established and ready to go in here, rather than trying to finagle something over them to say the next 20 minutes while NB just sits there.
Yeah. No, I'd like to see I'd really like to see RR3 to play a little bit more too.
Doing great on the amount of people watching the stream. I want to say thank you for everybody coming out. Yet again, love us, like you say, just follow us. Click that subscribe, click that follow. Also check out Diesel 42X. He is the broadcaster for TLP. TLP, a new partnership. Those guys that got set up today, and then of course everything going on with Acorn Esports, merchandising your mall for everything that you need as a gamer, from controllers to you name it. If you like beef jerky, they have it on there. Go check them out. www.acornesports.com. You're the Gamers Mall. So we have that. Was there any other big announcements other than that? And then on Wednesday,
just for the 2v2 tournament Friday, the info for that.
And then you guys' brackets will be all set up. And here's the thing: even if one of your players, they cannot be replaced, you both have to be there. The team that you registered, both have to be there. So if you know that that you're both not going to be there, please send us
Beaver.
What's up?
You're killing me right now. I'm trying to set up this next match, and you're trying to set it up with different people.
Pretzel made it in. Does that have any effect? I see that in the chat on Twitch right now. Does that have any effect on a team standing if they did play a Merc squad?
I mean, they do get points for the rankings.
Okay.
So it would be a positive. And then of course,
nice.
Forfeits do get a negative percentages. So
Okay.
this could, you know, if it's big enough and there's enough players, you know, enough teams that are pretty active this week that were under SOA, there is a possibility the SOA might get knocked down. Now, if they just don't play and they have nothing scheduled, there's no negative percentages, nothing changes. So they either A, stay at their spot, or B, move down.
Okay. I definitely need to get schooled on all of that.
I mean, we could hear more about that beef jerky. Doesn't like beef jerky. Aerator, vegans. Here, I'll throw Acorn's website up on the web there. Also, they do logos for all your teams, front and back screen print. And they put logos on about everything. And you can contact their logo guy. If you don't have a logo, contact their logo guy and he'll get you hooked up because, well, their logo guy is Frazzle. So, if you've ever dealt with Frazzle, he does amazing artwork for teams. So yeah, we haven't completely, I don't know if he's completely did contractual agreement, but I know Frazzle does a lot of work for them, so. There we go. Again, big shout out to Weasel, TLP, Krispy Kreme, Unum Frostbite, Clan Wars, Paradox, Aspine, Limey, King Sticky, and many others. Thank you for the host and broadcasting this show across so many viewers because they're awesome like that. Now SOA's coming finally in. They're up to 5. Got provoked and Von Gruner.
I can't get provoked to respond in Discord, so I'm gonna just try and invite him to a party chat real quick, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Is that what, or is Beaver already doing that? I didn't realize he jumped out of the party.
Maybe, and then Provoke just put in there.
I haven't seen him respond yet.
We just had a crazy storm here. I'm losing power, but 2 minutes of grace period. I don't know what the hell that means, but it's on his side. Frazzle. I got some mercs if it's needed. They're nerfed. I have quite a few people DMing me that. If if it did go down.
I think we could actually field Nightmare versus their second team, which could be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they're 6 deep right now. 7 deep.
We
Looks like
don't-
you're ready to go.
Okay.
This Raging Warrior doesn't mind the wait. Sweet, 7 guys. We might have a.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might have a fight.
I think we may have a fight here, actually, for sure.
We're gonna watch a dude get his ass kicked by Lonky. I'm gonna be rooting for. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a fun finger. Let me see if I can find a audio thing. It's does that chant. Oh. No pressure, Lonky.
Hey, whenever I played PC, there was lots of females that were just tremendous arty players and tank destroyer drivers.
Yeah, my wife's starting to get into that, so I don't want to throw her. She doesn't like going too fast. It's like slow and steady, and I'll win the race. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll put you in an arty. I know I just said the most.
Are any of the other SOA guys in Discord? Because I'm like wondering if maybe Provoked, like it's showing him online, but having some issues here getting him to communicate. Well, for only having 3 guys on who may not have even realized what they were about to get into a few minutes ago, I'm actually kind of proud of SOA for pulling this together.
Right.
Just sitting here registering, guys. So when we start having some tournaments, we're gonna be. You're gonna go in and you'll register here with Acorn because even a lot of the stuff they're gonna be giving away prizing and a whole bunch of cool stuff. So, and it costs nothing to register. It only takes, what, less than 2 minutes. And bam. All done with that, with Acorn, got all that done. Definitely check it out. acornesports.com.
Did you see on the news where they're actually going to introduce esports into the Olympics next time it comes around?
Oh, that's so awesome, right? Right?
Yeah, I think it is, man. I don't know how they would designate and figure out what game, or, you know, I'm sure it would obviously be PC instead of a console platform, but it's at least getting some type of recognition. No.
I don't know if I know normal airfield spawns.
Okay.
I know airfield war
I got that list.
encounter.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, can you tell me what side of the lobby is the western spawn?
On airfield.
Airfield encounter.
Left is airfield encounter. Left is east. Yeah, left is east, right is on this map. It's left is left, right is right.
For a normal airfield encounter?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get Beaver back in the party here, since he is in the... So then we should be good. If NB wants left spawn, then they are already on the right side.
Hey, sorry for that confusion. Oh. Okay, we're spawn.
Okay, we should be good.
Choice is good and everything.
Yeah, yep.
Frazzle, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really sorry. Oh man, SOA coming in under the gun.
Getting some tanks picked now.
Yep.
Get this thing going.
Yeah, definitely. All right, now just gotta give me 2 seconds here. I have all of their NB. There's NB.
Scorpion G. Is there anything significant about the Scorpion G?
It has good
It hits
accuracy,
hard.
and it hits hard. I mean, 500 average.
Yeah. I think that the camo on it is pretty good too, isn't it?
It's okay. It's not as good as the Borsig, but it's very, very mobile.
Yeah. Got Panther speed.
Well,
Hey guys, since this has started a little late, I'm just gonna spec up once they have pick tanks and
Start
get
at
the tank line up in game.
Yep, good call.
There we go. And I got all the images, all the graphics up for this now. So,
very, very nice lineups.
alrighty. So, Cutter, I'll have you run down NB, and then Nerve, I'll have you run down SOA.
Okay.
Let me load in real quick. MB's coming out with an E50, a pair of IS-3s, a pair of T-10s, a Conqueror, and with a 11114.
Alright, SOA's got the Borsig Tier 8 tank destroyer here. We've got the Scorpion G Tier 8 tank destroyer. And we've got 2 T-54s, a T-10, an STI, and a Conqueror. So both teams kind of went 2 different directions with their 8s. We have NB went with 2 solid Tier 8 heavies in the IS-3, and then we have SOA went with You know, that camo rating sniper tank destroyer setup.
That's going to be an interesting.
Actually,
the placement for them is going to be crucial because, I mean, the minute they get spotted, they're toast. I mean,
yeah, their armor is not going to protect them.
no. Well,
In fact, the Borsig needs to be careful even of HE shells.
Looks like we're just going in to duke it out. I really kind of figured that the 54s might push into the middle. I know they don't
Try
really
and
have
get
the
early
gun
damage.
depression, but yeah, at least some early spots.
Well, it looks like Hulk may play this aggressive and cut through middle. Oh, this is a very risky play by Hulk. Alright, both guys realize they don't have the gun depression and back down. It almost actually gave SOA, though, a mild advantage there in the very beginning if he would have maintained some kind of presence, but he just fell back, which, you know what, could just be the smart move. No need to take unnecessary damage. Now, will those... Now, the thing is if SOA plans on taking advantage of these tank destroyers, they almost need to bait NB around the corner.
For sure.
And Provoke takes huge hits there. He's lost almost 2/3 of his health. So, needs to conserve those hit points.
Boom, good bounce.
Gets a good shot into the 54.
Yeah, he does. And now Stinger unspotted. Yes, lands a nice shot there. Really nice shot.
Oh,
now
nice.
Hulk takes from the sniping IS-3 all the way in that B line.
Wow.
Look at NB being very aggressive, taking them face on.
I think it's brilliant. Yeah, great move. I'd like to see that IS-3 go around and kill Hulk. Oh, except he gets sniped out.
Now Wizard of Gore's face to face with STI, pinning his front. Good shot, Wizard.
Yeah.
You can tell that NB most likely practiced this because they did this with authority.
Yeah. Well, a good overmatch too. I mean, your GDs are
in the back.
Yeah, definitely from the east side. It's definitely hard to push TDs anywhere on this map unless you're going to try the peril strat, and they just rushed up. Yeah,
I think one of the, at least I'd say, maybe like the Borsig, one of these TDs needed to go to, that B9, B0 area and provide a second angle so that it would have made it more difficult for NB to push around for free.
For sure.
Oh, there we go. First round going to NB.
Strong plays by NB. You know what? And that was actually, I want to point out that was actually SOA's map.
Interesting. So good on that damage listing over there. Demon Lord coming in with a 2177. Good job on him. I Kill You coming in with 2311. You're going to see a lot more of I Kill You, I promise you. And then Stinger coming in with 2131. But Raging Warrior, I think he was the one that really pushed that assault on the low end. He did. He made some good crucial plays. Coming in with the 2660. So big round of applause.
And he was backed by Stinger there, who didn't come in too far behind that.
Yeah. Two veterans going down low and making it putting a huge crossfire scenario on SOA. It looked like SOA lost a member.
Room is open too.
They're coming in there. Word.
Mr. Fighty 200 sounds like some kind of like robot name out of Fallout.
We're just sitting here waiting for these teams to. I mean, I think that SOA could have came in with, like, say, the Scorpion, and probably would have been okay. Put him a little on the mobile. He had the speed to shoot out to that B9 area. The Borzig, I mean, it's everybody knows where you're going to go with those PDs. I mean, it's a given. So, I mean, and everybody always seems to get spot on that D9. The minute E50 goes up and over the hump, their vision range is well within that. They light up anything there. It doesn't matter if you have camouflage on it. It's so close that we're now over there in the B9 section. You do have some more camouflage. You have the distance, and then of course the bush, and you have a good camouflage crew on your tank. Probably do a very good job of hiding over there. And I've seen some people clutch it with a victory with a TD over there. That TD ended up throwing up. It was like 6K damage. So.
Yeah, I do play my depending on the map and how it progresses. I'll take my E4 over there every once in a while if I don't have to play it as a heavy.
Yeah, I mean, now with that Scorpion involved, having that very mobile PD, even though it doesn't have the armor, but it does have the speed and mobility, you could definitely use it a lot faster. Get it in. Hit. He only needs to hit 3 people, and I mean there's 1,500 already. And the way me and Anarchy were talking about it with these 9s, you essentially have on the heavies, you're allowed to take 4 good hits. And so if I know I keep it in the back of my brain. All right, there's 1 hit. I'm not I don't have to stare at my health. You keep a mental average of it in your brain, and so you're going 1 hit, all right, 2 hits, all right, I've already lost half my life. I don't have to stare at anything on the left unless, Gunner's dead or something like that. So, with it able to hit and have the mobility like that of like the Tier 9 heavy, I think it could be used quite
Beaver
well.
on Nihilist is here as a merc. So,
Glad you guys picked.
It looks like we are good.
Picked up a merc about the same 1.8.
Frazzle was trying to sneak in there.
Yeah, I know. Much as I want to give Frazzle that spot, I think.
Yeah, that's okay. I think Annihilus is obviously, a friend of theirs that they wanted to play, so I like it. Alright, it looks like we're...
Here, I'll go down and...
You know what, I'm liking these picks from SOA. I'm hoping that they either take a Tier 7 light tank or better Tier 8s, actually, would be just as good. Some IS-3s would be great.
Yeah.
MB's rolling over here. 1 E50, pair of IS-3s, T10, STI, and a double conch. And then Nerv will go down SOA as soon as the last tank's picked here.
As soon as Nihilist here,
the crazy thing is, even though
makes a decision, a TVPVT, yep, did not see that coming.
No.
I don't know if that's a great choice, but I also have no idea what his tank selection is. Oh wait,
maybe he picked the wrong tank. Huh.
I'll put it like this. He about got stuck in it.
Get him, Beaver.
I mean, that thing does.
Yeah,
I think
he
it's
did.
300.
I mean, my finger had just hit the A button.
I know the view range on that's only like with that tank is only like 365, 370, and the pin's horrible. He wants to run it.
Well,
no.
he is going with it.
And changed his loadout.
Alrighty, let's see what that.
I'll go down SOA when this gets going here. Alright, SOA's got the TVP VTU, a T54, an IS-3, T10 STI, and a pair of M103s. So we've got two M103s here matching up pretty evenly with the Conquerors. I do, in my personal opinion, give Conquerors the edge on that. We've got two STIs, meaning two T10s.
Someone's been watching
E50 matches with the T54. It's pretty close. The TVP is the only questionable pick in my opinion.
Somebody's been watching Wednesday Night Fights. Ricky Oda pushing this STI like a madman with the Z50. GG's. Great job. They're getting ready to pass the Conqueror already, and they even took the off the beaten path. Look at that speed. I was telling everybody that E50 will.
Now, does he break off here? Or no?
I would.
And they did that completely unspotted, which kind of means it provoked.
His crew is not
I don't know.
that
Did
good.
provoke any
He's
shot?
lit now.
All right, he got
Yeah.
Raging Warrior, but
Well, only
that's
one
it.
got lit though. He doesn't even realize. They're like just outside of proximity.
All right, setting it.
Now they're spotted. All right.
It's setting it fired, and so it got him lit up. I kill you.
I
as
would
a
have liked to
caller
have
today,
seen.
For MB.
I would have liked to have seen the E50 break off there from the STI and the Conqueror and just peek that hill though first. Like it looks like he's backing up to do that now.
We get some work.
And we were about to have an
now.
M103.
Yep. Good shot to Dark
Comes
Strike.
around. T10 puts in a good shot. So SOA kind of returns that damage that they took early. Very even. Hulk needs to be careful that he doesn't get pushed by two IS-3s.
The Conqueror's pushing up now.
Oh, bounces.
Raging Warrior.
Bounces one, and he lands another good shot, and bounces another. So that was actually really well done by Hulk there. He is doing quite well.
Coming up on his rear, and then
if he takes, yeah,
I'll
he
tell you
took
what,
big
though.
shots there.
That that Tier 8 TVP just put about 3 shells into that Conqueror in about 12-14 seconds. It was really quick, really quick.
IS-3s and T10s not looking good. You're gonna get killed by Von Brunner here.
Oh no! Aim those shots, guys. Aim those shots. When even when you think it's a sure thing and you're firing at the side of T10s, aim your shot. Same thing with IS-3s. Aim.
All right, let's see if Stinger come and clutch this.
Ooh, Stinger puts in a good shot. Somehow, no one looking at him. This is a really close game. SOA does have the advantage gun-wise. I'd like to see Ricky try and take out Provoked, but I think he's going to get away, which he does.
Oh, he stopped.
Provoked is going to get another shot in and bounces off the side. Okay, he goes down. This STI needs to take this IS3 out fast.
Oh, went into a shot.
He,
that was an RB
yeah.
shot. You can't be
Yep.
RBing if against these Soviets because it puts them in that belt region that get bounced a lot or tracked.
Oh, that was a big roll.
Oh.
Big roll, 500. Love the T10.
Ricky about the... Oh, they focus out Sentient Undies. And Ricky here in a tough position. Could have really used a high roll there, we're going to say. Oh, Devil Dog.
Good bounce.
Devil Dog whiffs it. Got juked there by the back and forth.
Oh.
Oh,
tried to
that was
a
a good game right there. And SOA returns the favor from game 1.
Great job, guys. Good showing.
Bruner.
Yoda throwing up that 28.56. Good job over on that end. And then Lost Chaos. Von Bruner, though, coming in with a 3,700 out of his T10. That's correct, Cutter. Man, he came out and went crazy.
He was getting some really strong rolls right there. I know I seen one for 500 even, and there was a couple for 460 plus. So that always helps when RNG's working for you.
So 3 shots from the TVP for 721. Yeah, definitely may want to put Nihilist in like tier 9 if he's got a tier 9 instead.
Yeah. And then we have a Conquest of North America match after this one, right?
Yes, we do. BK versus EATUS.
You know, we talked about this. It was
which should be a good map, but EATUS is definitely, they looked very strong in their first showing. So
they did very well.
Do not underestimate the new guys.
So I do want to say congratulations to all the, I guess it'd be Devil and also to J-Dog. I'm glad that you guys are getting the exposure for all the work that you guys have done. And I'm glad that Wednesday Night Fights could help you guys out. I think it was a blessing and a curse for those guys over there at the Conquest, because it was a blessing that they got a lot of good teams up in there, but now they let they let the monsters loose of DP and NFTG. So I do apologize on that end for releasing. I guess I need to come up with that, get an announcement for that, for Release the Kraken. I know DP alone
Siegfried Line
did, I think it was a grand total of 6
which is
different
north?
matches.
Stay or swap.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure that I think right side is north. You may wanna confirm that there, Hellscat.
Confirm what?
Which side's north?
All right. Combine and counter. Left is west, right is east.
No.
I don't know how they would exactly put that in here. Let me check my other one here.
I think right side is
I think right is south.
north.
North? Let me check my other one.
That's what I have written down, but I feel like not 100% sure.
I gotta remember where I put it. Well, some of the codes that we did give out, I guess we're having some trouble, so I have to get some new codes sent out to some more people. Because apparently some of the codes, I don't know if they have expiration dates. I don't think they do.
If you have received more than one code, there was a problem where you can only claim one code per account.
Well,
I don't know if that is a problem with it, but I was told that that had been fixed.
Okay. Yeah, all the viewers that did get a code and did not work, I have you listed. Give me some time here and I'll get you another code. So Limey, I'll get you yours. John Boy's worked. Logan's worked.
All right, put SOA on the right side. We're gonna roll with it, and pretty sure I'm right.
SOA lost a guy again
He's
too.
just saying DP played 11 matches in
1, 2,
5
3,
days.
6.
Yeah, DP has been on it.
And I guess that
I think they
was,
played 8 of those Sunday alone.
Stinger's going to be calling here on Siegfried line. So big shout out to Stinger. Congratulations on your first. This will be your first match calling on Siegfried line.
Can you open that? Open the lobby for
Yeah, it's
one
open.
Uh,
moment. Cool.
DP
Now-
going absolute crazy with that conquest thing.
Hales, I don't want to give anything away, but you need to watch this very closely. You might recognize something.
Okay, sorry, restate
Okay, just watch this match very, very closely. You might recognize some stuff going on,
that. Okay,
strategy-wise.
all right. On the follow, we both have. He told me over Twitter his name on Xbox. Tater Tot. Okay. Things that make you go, what? Can't tell, I guess people sent out all these. Can't tell who the hell's real and who's not anymore with these bots.
There's our 7th. That Black Prince is not on their team.
How much they sell Red Bull for over here on Big One?
Now, does Acorn do customizable logos on controllers and such?
I don't know.
Because if so, I think I know what Hells needs to get his staff for company presents for Christmas this year.
No pressure.
That's a lot of money.
We're gonna need those to be Xbot Elite controllers. Chieftain
Y'all was
T95.
looking for more streamers.
Pierce with MB's tank selections this time. They're not playing around.
At least we were right on the spawns. Go Nerve.
Yeah. So this time around, SOA brought the Chieftain T95 as a tier 8 with an IS-3, T10, STI, 2 M103s, and an E75.
MB coming out
Go
with
for
a T71, a pair of E50s, a pair of T10s, and a pair of Conquerors. I do like that.
I do like that
Good setup.
lineup as well. Feel like this lineup definitely allows NB to take the field, and it's not fun when the other team gets control of the field. I'll just put it that way.
Holy crap. Okay, I know what they're playing. Oh, Lonky getting spotted up there. Lonky did take a side scraping class. Look at her. Straight up. Protecting that. Good job. And SOA side.
There she goes.
There we go.
Good angle.
Wait for those shots.
I am surprised that SOA did abandon the field completely, but I don't see. But just the Chieftain.
I don't think how they could have kept it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like SOA cares. SOA is just going to get in there. They need to be careful of Raging Warrior, who, Raging, you need to land that shot when you surprise people.
For sure.
There you go. Nicely done. Lonky holding off a T10 and a Chieftain. Wizard had a fairly nice angle there with a bounce. These two Conquerors, if left unchecked, are going to do some serious damage. And Stinger takes some damage right there in return. That's what you need to do there, SOA. I think that SOA needs to
That Nanundi's pushing hard
maybe
on
just
to,
go for this.
E75 and then kill you trying to get side shots, but get slapped by Devil Dog. So you pops a reload. Set Nanundi's gonna rotate.
Oh,
Lonky
Killer
gets
just
shots into Killer. Yeah, Lonky side scraping it like really well.
Stinger did abandon the Warrior.
I don't think it's wise to have your IS-3 chase the T-71 there.
Right,
you got a good fight going on between the T-10, the M103, and the two Conks. And hopefully this Chieftain T-95 helps them edge this out, but he needs to get in there. Wizard on a one shot.
Stinger holding his own.
Oh, this is close.
Yeah.
This is really close.
Lonky's still rolling on half.
Oh, Lonky's about to get side shots.
Boom, nice.
Aims it nicely, and now opens it up for Ricky.
Lonky. Go, girl.
Lee Killer comes in. He needs to aim that shot. No. Oh no! I think he may have hit the statue and then given his side. That should be all she wrote here for SOA. As soon as they realize, oh no!
Looking
aim those shots.
The long way. I don't know where Lonky's going the long way around. Is Ricky Oda's turret broke? There he goes.
He's just waiting for the kill.
This should be it. Oh no, Rick pulls up and, and blocks it.
Oh, blocking Lonky to get that final kill shot. Jeez, great going, guys.
That was a great game there.
Lonky
Raging doing work in that Conqueror.
Nice job. I like to put Lonky on the spot there, but yeah, good job. she has stepped up twofold from what she used to be. Raging Warrior doing the 2700, NB doing
Yeah,
quite well.
he's.
And congratulations, Stinger. You ran the Hellcats, the Peril Siegfried line pretty well. That strat. You did an awesome job, Stinger. Good job for calling that. Sorry, SOA, that you had to be victim to that, but it happens. All right, looks like we may have another streamer wanting to come on the family.
Yo, I cannot type in the Twitch chat. At first, when I hit enter to send messages, it just didn't work. And now when I hit space to type a second word, it enters my words into the chat.
That actually is a setting you can do.
Oh yeah? It's amazing when I mess with the settings and don't know it.
Don't know it. The way to fix that, to put a space, you do a shift space.
Oh. Oh. It's fixed.
Did that help you?
Yeah, it helped. That's what I needed.
Nice.
Now it just looks like I'm a spammer.
That's all good. All right, I need to swap up and change up. I was so wrapped up in watching Monkey kick ass that I got all wrapped up. We switched sides, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So I apologize for the graphic on that one.
The WNF staff is going to try to get to know the community a little bit better. So, I asked a few clans a couple questions, see what they sent back. And one of the questions I asked was, do you have any questions for us? And NB asked how many hours a week we actually spend putting on WNF and all of our spin-off shows.
All right. I know each person.
Hells, I'll let you go first.
I don't know if we gotta go with each individual person's time. I mean, let's just put it to this way: my guys and the crew here, they do a great job, even though they have real life. I would say they at least put in no less than 10 hours of actual work, if not more a week. I can guarantee it's more than that. I know I personally, let's see, what time was our meeting this morning, Beaver? 11, 10?
Somewhere around 12 to 12:30, and it went to almost 2 to 3.
Yeah, so I mean, but yeah,
I mean,
I know, Beaver, you spend at least 4 hours a day guaranteed.
Well, I want to say, like, today, I've pretty much been dealing with WNF since I woke up.
Ditto.
Dealing with scheduling, our meeting, and now this. So I'm going to say at least a good solid 8 hours today alone, just over Discord, the meeting, and the stream tonight. Yeah. And that's just today. And we have a full day of stuff tomorrow going on. The stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, we're probably going to put in 20 plus hours this week.
I know this week I'm going to have probably at least 40, 45 hours committed. Minimum. Because even though these guys put on a great show and I stream it, I'm in the background also doing sponsorships, partnerships, donations, and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, it's became a full-time job.
I won't lie, guys. I will be at work working on WNF.
I know Nerve, he puts a lot of work into Monday nights. He pours his heart and soul. So, Nerve, how long do you typically work on a week with Wednesday Night Fights?
Much less than Beaver. But I'd say it fluctuates depending on the week, you know, probably between I don't know, 5 and 7 or 8 hours a week, probably. Just between, you know, the time I spend communicating with you guys, trying to get clans together, and then the actual stream itself every Monday.
So it just varies to the staff member.
Anarchy
and what the staff member's job.
Yeah, Anarchy stays on board 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for tagging people on Discord. I try to do it, but Anarchy typically beats me to it. Anarchy's kind of become the police board for the Discord, so if you're misbehaving, you're probably going to get talked to by him. Provoke getting out there trying to get some quick spots, picks up IQ.
This way here, both teams mostly giving up the field. NB's got it with the T-71, but I'd say it's not much of a hold. Well, Provoked is actually reloaded, or he's loaded for the first time now with that 1390, so if he chooses, he could go out there and pressure that light tank. Raging takes early damage. Where'd that come from? I missed it.
Hulk. It was a snapshot down the road. He got shot in the left rear corner panel. Another big hit from Hulk.
Oh, and he takes another one, and so does Stinger.
You know, I think I would well, now that those T10s are pushing off the hill, I was going to say I would have definitely traded the Conqueror T10 position, but now that they're pushing in, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Provoked needs to be careful here with that T30 on the hill. Does the T30 just realized it? And the problem is Provoked has no idea he is there. That could actually there's probably a kill shot if that T30 lands.
Take a look here at SOA. These guys do a great job every week. They come out. Love SOA. Good guys. I love having them on Wednesday night fights. Von Brunner taking another big hit from the combo. Raging Warrior and Stinger.
I think Raging Warrior is about to go down right here.
Yeah,
is going in.
So
pretty good.
Yeah, that gun's never getting turned around that time, unfortunately for him.
The E50's coming, but
actually, I'll take that back. He did actually land a shot there, which was clutch for him. Oh, this 1390 could put a serious hurting on this guy, on Ricky. T-71 needs to take him out. He does.
Oh, look at
what with the clutch plays there.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, tanks are going down left and right.
Nice tie together, though. Rushing in there, taking out those two. Darkstride and Wizard trying to hold off this M103 IS-3 combo. There you go, Darkstride. Whoa, too far forward.
Oh.
I mean,
Rick bounces off Devil's side.
It's hard to take a pick here. Who are you going to hit?
T-71 loaded.
E30 takes out Chaos there.
Oh, he's about to... Oh, Stinger just waits for that damage. That was nicely done. Good patience by him.
Devil Dog might get
and
huge shots.
Devil Dog is...
Strike. Look at Strike's so smart. He pulls off so the T-30 can fire. But T-30's looking at Devil Dog. Nice awareness of where your teammates are at to get out of their... Nice recovery. Wow. NB, GG's.
That was... That was a very close game, but the way that they pulled that out at the end, it doesn't look like it.
Big seller point in that
Stinger
one.
with a good game there.
Yep, Stinger with 27-12 over on SOA side. I mean, they put out a decent damage across the board. Provoke throwing out almost a K worth of damage in that 1390. So, GG's, great job to SOA. Thank you for guys for coming out.
Okay, guys, and Dexter already has the next room lobby set up, and hopefully the team's in ready to go.
Okay.
Looks like EATUS is in, just waiting for BK to join, but the room is open. The CWCONA.
All right.
Okay, guys. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and bow out for this evening.
All right, no problem.
But I will be back tomorrow. I'll be on
All right.
Discord too. Just and meet you guys up here in a little while.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
sounds great, sir. Thank you for coming out, Cutter.
Oh yeah.
Cutter, everybody, a new member of the Wednesday night family coming out. Cutter, one of the now mods, or the as I call them, WNF bouncers. So, all right, I will be right back. I have to just go use the restroom and grab a spot of tea. So I will be right back as we get everything going. Yet again, Wednesday Night Fights. Bringing you Meltdown Monday. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm loving seeing this. In this last week, our views have went up exponentially. Thank you for everybody for spreading the word. The word is getting spread out. Beaver, talk to him how crazy it's been, the word of mouth about Wednesday Night Fights going on right now. Beaver, you there? Rip?
Beaver?
Oh.
Beaver must have walked away.
Well, I have to get that story from Beaver, but yeah. I'm gonna start, I think we're going to have a thing where we're going to know your opponent. We'll start pulling in teams, have a short team chat with everybody. I know it gets chaotic. We'll start doing pregame shows with Mrs. Hellcat, a Lady Death. She'll be in there giving these live pregame shows, seeing what strats they're having coming up with. And yes, thank you, Leech, for fixing that. Yep, know your opponent. So we're going to get to know everybody in the community, so everybody goes, hey, yeah, I know we share the same, I like noodling too, or I dig RC cars, or working on electronics. So yeah, know your opponent. It's going to be coming soon. Just take a little bit of work, and it's going to be presented by Lady Death. And you'll get... and then also we're going to be working on bios for all of the staff. So you could be able to look it up. Once we get the website completely finished, it will have more in depth. But we'll have those coming up, and then maybe also I might start doing a database with the ranking system, so you can click on a team's name. And then it goes to their team with their team rankings, do a link to the WA infos so everybody can still stay in contact with each other. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go get my tea.
So is BK good to go?
They said they have more people, but
I mean, this can go down to a 5v5, but if they have less than 5 people, it's, I believe, a reschedule or a forfeit, depending on what EATUS wants to do, I believe. It's going to be interesting seeing Scorpion Pass played, though.
oh yeah.
Is BK having a person crisis? I don't think we can merch though. Not for Conquest.
No, this has to be, if they do not have at least 5 people, it either gets rescheduled or a forfeit. I don't exactly remember which, but they can play with five people, but less than 5 they can't.
Supposedly they're in a game.
I hated but that with
Won't
my
take
guys.
long.
Let me get my game. You know, I have enough time to get one more game. Yeah, and then it slows down the whole process. I mean,
Are we on stream right now?
yeah.
Just wondering. I didn't know if you put some music on or not.
So B, while we're waiting, you want to go down somehow? That our audience is definitely doing its work. Do you want to go through what we've experienced with a lot of these people approaching us and everything? Maybe you could go down that.
You know, we've had so many people come to us the last 2 weeks and be like, hey, we have this stuff going on. Would y'all be interested in helping? And that they're hearing all this good stuff being said about us. And, you know, I mean, it's just great to know we got that good of a respect out of the community. To at least know that they respect what we're doing, and I guess genuinely see we want to help and push the community forward.
So from your guys' support as the viewers and getting the name out there, I want to say thank you. I know Beaver says a huge thank you, but from the Wednesday Night Fight staff, thank you for the word of mouth that everybody's been doing for us. It's working. It is definitely out there doing its magic, and we're getting more and more people coming from just the pubber side over to the community side, the competitive community. So I foresee a lot more silver and bronze division teams coming this way. So here's to the future, and I hope all the other teams are ready for it, because a lot more players are going to be inbound.
Hope so.
All day streaming.
And we're working on that as well. I mean, don't think that we're not. I mean, it's been bounced around in here. I mean, with this week, we're including Thursday. So if we can get matches on Thursday for you guys, I'm stretching myself out to the limit, but I'm willing to do like on Mondays if you guys are able to do a 7 p.m. show. So you guys want more? We'll give you more. And then don't forget to go check out some of the other followers that we do have putting on some great content. I know. Check out Weasel42X. I know he's been doing your 3v3s with TLP and all that. So, man, I'm getting blown up.
Well, talked about Weasel. Don't forget Michael.
Yep, Michael.
Huge streamer, always throwing up stuff on YouTube.
Yes.
TLP Meta. TLP _ Meta. Check him out on Twitch.
And along with all of us, the rest of them, so I'll go down them here really fast. The list keeps getting longer and longer. We got UGCC, Acid Bean, TLP, Christmas Dream, Unum Frostbite, Kaiser, CBDL 2000, Paradox 101, X Slimy 97, Weasel 42X, and then WOT Clan Wars, all auto-hosting us. So every time we fire up, we're getting fired up over on their channels too, to their followers. So welcome to the chat there, Stinger. I see him. Yep, we're possibly looking at a Thursday throwdown, Thursday night throwdowns. So
looks like BK's ready.
Yep, BK's finally ready.
minus one player.
They can run 6v6.
Okay.
Alrighty.
In the Conquest matches, you can run 5v5, 6v6, or 7v7. And I think EATUS has to match it. I haven't read all the rules, but yeah. So it looks like this will be a 6v6.
I'll take it. This will be a good match. Good to see these oddity maps.
And
He just said, "Don't kick Arctic Snake."
Yeah, I see that.
Who's Arctic Snake?
Oh, it's the person I kicked a little while ago.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't running the BK's plan tag, so
Is that legal in this conquest thing?
If it has been passed or been approved by the admins and it is okay with EATUS. So
It has
as
to be
long as
both.
I think either or, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to send you the rules later.
Oh, we saw the WZ earlier.
Yeah,
Played earlier, and it did well. Let's see how it does here. I don't know about the Centurion 7-1. That reload time really bugs me.
Just the one thing about this map, I feel gun depression is gonna mean everything.
Let's see here. Leech up on Twitch. Thursday Night Throwdown presents DP versus On Your 6, best of 9, 761 and 768. That does sound like a selling point.
Oh man.
I might have to get a sponsor in for that one. Alrighty. Another Scorpion G coming out to play. We just got to wait for them to pick their tanks. You boys still in here?
yep.
Yes.
Okay, everybody's just so quiet.
I would really like to see that Thursday night. And I could have off work for that.
$150 a ticket to watch that match.
Pay-per-view.
We'll go pay-per-view.
Let's put it on at the same time as Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, and see who gets more hits.
Yeah.
Are we playing 760?
Huh? No. 761. No.
Mm.
No.
They
Yeah.
need a 7 instead of an 8.
Yeah, 7 instead of 8.
Oh yeah.
Good catch, Mod. That's why we got you here. Nice catch. Regent Hydra. I guess Arctic Snake. I'm elsewhere in the chat saying Arctic Snake's his favorite player. He's a tactical genius. Well, let's see what they could do against EATUS. BK looking for ranks. This will be also a ranking match. EATUS now up on the ranking system. Holy crap. Look away for 2 seconds.
Now, one rule is they have to replace that scorpion.
How?
Now that they had...
Why?
Now, well, actually, the tank that... I don't know how this would actually go, but in the rules, they select a tank, you cannot deselect. Like,
But
you
Beaver,
can change the player.
Arctic Snake did have a what's up first before the
Did he have a
Scorpion.
mutts up first?
Yes, he did.
So then does... I don't... I don't,
Interesting.
I don't know how that situation would really go over in the rules.
Yeah, can you message me those rules?
Yeah, give me just a second. Maybe there's somebody in the chat or in our Discord that knows a little more about the rules that is watching.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Cough, leech.
Oh dear God, that's a lot. All right. Tank selection rules. If a team enters a battle with an illegal setup, the offending team receives the loss. Each team has 2 minutes to select their tanks. Each team has 1 mulligan for small infractions of gameplay. Each team must have the same number of tanks. Tanks removed from the board, and the same tank is not placed on the board after either team lock or selection is frowned upon. The game may be forfeited by the offending team after the use of the 1 mulligan. So that's their 1 mulligan. So they're good. That would be their 1 mulligan.
Okay, so I guess we're ready to
Okay.
kick this thing off.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, someone want to go down these tank listings real fast so we could... What is up with SBA?
Lock the lobby, Dex.
All right.
Dexter.
So we'll just launch it, get it in there, and then we can... Alrighty. I'll roll down BK side of Dexter. If you want to roll down EATUS side, BK has T49, 58 mutts, E50, WZ120, a T10, an STI, and a conch.
For EATUS, we have M41 Bulldog, E50, E50, T10, pair of M103s, and E75.
Oh,
You know, looking at the two spawns these teams have that are closest to each other, there's not a whole lot of distance between them, actually. Now, it looks like both teams went, you know, away from each other to start out, but it would be curious what would happen had they pushed the water.
Mutts
Could someone have been
barely
caught out?
getting
I feel like it's possible.
sliding down the rocks. He almost flipped it, which means certain doom with that squishy tank. BK really taking the long way around.
They may try to flank, but T49 gets spotted,
Yeah, by the Bulldog.
but no one else.
Swabby
I'm
getting
great,
us
may
quick
get some free
spots.
damage here.
All right, let's see if Swabby picks up I am great. No?
Well, here in a second, the Corker, W Corker is going to find, or not. Net, there it is. The E75 sees him. This could be bad for I'm great if he's not careful.
Yeah, he's pushing really, really far into the clutches.
Or though this could be bad for Sketchy. I'm
What
not
is
sure
he
why
doing?
I'm
Why would
great's
you-
going up there.
Yeah, well, why would you charge up? You crazy, crazy guy. Bring him down off the hill so your team, nice ammo rack.
Don't face hug. Let your team get those shots in. There you go. That Bulldog is in trouble, I would assume.
Oh, he got tracked.
He eats a track shot. Yep, that's all it takes.
I'm-
Porky Assassin, YOLO.
I hear people YOLOing into multiple tanks.
I don't know. Guys, there's 4 tanks in front of you.
Yeah. Conquer up top. Scorpion Chick.
Someone
got
just hit him for a little
86.
over 200. That must be the mutts.
Oh.
Or the 49 that fired.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice double
yeah, actually,
shot
that's
into
probably more likely.
Sacred Shadow there. This is
EATUS
so-
down the guns and up with the hit points. I feel like Beard Farmer and Corker here need to play this very smart, and they do have the right tanks for this. They have the high ground, they've got the gun depression. They need to take that WZ out of the game,
Sorry, guys.
and then this will be over.
Got a little distracted there. Lady Death came into the office completely nude and kind of stared me down. So I apologize for the lack moment of
Oh,
the wrong braid kicked in for thinking. All right, here comes the good push.
that would definitely... Wait, 58? Did he just hit that T10 for 58?
Yeah. Nice shot.
Okay, I assume he had an AG
Either-
loaded to kill the WZ. That's what I'm going with.
It was a nice work. Now, yep, make him go
Wait.
sideways. There you go.
156. Moon Knight must... You know, I have a feeling Moon Knight is trying to save his silver.
All right, so now you got the mud. And, all right, EG being slung. GG's. All right, so let's see what this Arctic Snake, they said he was a genius at this, so let's see how he does in that mutts. Ion Spectre out there in the distance.
Oh. Genius or not, you're in a tier 8 against a bunch of tier 9s that are communicating. It's it's going to be pretty difficult.
I mean, he did fall completely off the radar going all the way around. I don't know if he's...
He's about to get spotted.
Yeah. Unless he can get around this corner.
Did they...
But yet again,
Wow, actually,
I
he
mean...
got around the corner. I don't know how... Oh, there it is. I don't think he's hidden from Beard Farmer, or he... Yes, he is. T49 he could potentially put in a big shot here. Oh, 952 from the T49 takes W. Corker out.
Nice.
That's huge. Oh, man, that's
T49.
such a huge shot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just when you thought you were safe.
T49 running for his life. T10 coming after him. Now here comes Arctic Snake.
He doesn't know that T10's there. He may expose himself here. Yeah.
Oh, there's a hit.
Yeah, he takes a big shot. 539. He needs to help this guy kill Beard Farmer right away. At this point, if Beard Farmer even...
Oh, 76.
Oh, no. 76. He needed to aim that shot. I guess he didn't really have time. He still was on the run from that T10.
So now
well, it does not look good.
No.
For Ion Spectre 94.
Moon Knight needs to go.
Wonder if he can get one last good shot then.
She either coming around
if he
the
does,
corner.
no, the T10 is going to surprise him.
Oh, he didn't get away.
Oof.
GG's first round going to EATUS.
Nice try. That was actually pretty back and forth in that main scuffle. Big damage out of the Beard Farmer and Scyther.
Yeah, look at that. Scyther 3,500. Beard Farmer and his M103 3,800. No joke over there. Ion Spectre and that T49 throwing out 2477. So even with that 900 hit, that still leaves them well over 1,500 on that in that T49. So.
W. Corker was just getting warmed up, and then T49 showed up.
I don't know. Where's BK? BK is right. I have EATUS somewhere. EATUS left. Anybody can get a hold of EATUS's logo and remove the white border.
Isn't it? Oh. Right. Who made their logo in the first place?
I don't know. Yeah. He's saying BK needs to slow some things down. EATUS took, EATUS had some really good focus fire. Most definitely. They had a target in front and just deleted it. The magic of having everybody work together, it's kind of crazy to know how fast you could take out a Tier 9 heavy in just a matter of seconds.
Well, about halfway through that game, they were up 10% or so in hit points, but actually they had fewer guns. So I'm not sure.
E75s.
Not sure how that came to be, but yeah, I don't know. That could be it.
Those E75s are carrying most of the health on that, so. Zoom, welcome. I want to say welcome to everybody else. Huge selection. J-Man, as always, he's up here every day that we're throwing up a stream. Of course, Leech. I'm elsewhere, always up there. Murphy Muller, how you doing? Zoom, good to see you. Frazzle, it's always great to have Frazzle coming out and about. Ignad, I cannot say that word.
Enigmatic?
Yes. Good to see you coming out again. Old body count, always a pleasure. Creamy's Puppet, big shout out to you guys. Dart Swinger, thank you for coming out. course, Baca.
That both teams are ready there.
All right, you want to go blast down Nerve? You want to go down the EATUS and Beaver? You want to go down the BK?
All right.
Okay.
Over on EATUS, we got the M41 Bulldog, 2 E50s, a T10. They've got the M103s again, 2 of them, and an E75.
And BK coming back with that T49 and 58 mutts combo. The E50, the WZ120, a T10, an STI, and an E75.
Somewhere else. Can someone please advise Porky that he shouldn't charge 4 full health tier 9s in an open field? That would make me feel better. Yeah, that's one of those calls. Sometimes in your brain, it seems like that's the good move, but then your common sense factor goes, well, what am I doing? What about, oh, I'm dead.
Elsewhere is saying that Arctic Snake actually changed his tank there.
Yeah. We need to have
I missed it if he did.
He said, yeah, saying that Arctic Snake had the Scorp up again.
The Scorpion G first.
And then he switched to the mutts. I think they're giving him a little bit of lax.
Yeah, no. I'm assuming they are, but you know, it is still one of those things where this is it's a friendly game, but it's not a friendly game because it is force a territory. So, you know, we gotta follow the rules.
You know, honestly, see what you think of my lineup that I would do on this. I would like to have 3 E50s, the Bulldog, and then be running 2 conks, and like possibly maybe or 1 conk, 2 T10s, or even possibly 3 conquerors, if you wanted to. But
I would run 3 conquerors on this map.
It would just suck. I do think that
I would
the
definitely
north
run 3.
spawn has the better shot towards the flag because the left spawn climbs all day long. So, but yeah, I was thinking about that. Bulldog.
I think that actually, you know, of course, the spawns are a little bit different here for this encounter, but you know, I mean, I guess it does. I say BK got to that flag much faster.
Swabby's still going through
and
there.
Swabby is just.
Oh no!
I don't think he's gonna. Oh, and that track shot should be it. I'm great.
Yep.
Should have this kill shot as soon as he gets across the wall. If Vortex doesn't block the shot,
Yep.
and nice shot there by him. Great.
He almost got
led
out
that
of
shot
there.
well.
He EATUS now
Almost.
knows where everybody
I feel
is.
like they do have that knowledge of where they are, but at the same time, that was the one tank they had that could flank really.
Yeah. All right.
You know, you want to find out where they're at, but maybe not at the expense of a tank before you even get there.
Orky double shotting it there, pulling too far forward, getting double tapped. Sketchy now really pulling forward. Out. Sketchy taking
Yeah,
a
he's
shot
in there. He
from
needs to be
behind.
careful.
They need to wait for their heavies.
He needs to wait for Beard Farmer to get up
no.
there and have
EATUS
go
pushing
hold down.
in. They thought they had an overmatch. They don't.
No, they do not.
She either went in. They need to work together to
Kill
get
that T49
Yeah,
and do
yeah.
not give him
Oh,
your
he's on
back.
fire.
Don't. Oh no, bounce shot 375. He had to take the shot and just get out of there. Although, on the other end of things, EATUS is making a solid push.
Yeah.
That STI up top there is probably not good for anybody on EATUS.
Deadpool went down.
BK's down in the hit points. I'll tell you what, if Ion puts in a good shot on Corker again, gets him to burn 3 or 4 times there.
Oh, they got tired
Oh,
of each
the
other.
collision.
T-49's on his side. Enough of that took out, it made Arctic completely stop. This is going to be a wallop by EATUS. I mean, it's just...
Yeah. I'll tell you, I feel like they should not have won some of these fights.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I would have thought Sheether and also
and I like
would have been screwed because they pushed into essentially 4 tanks, 2v4.
yeah, 2-on-4, and they all survived. Granted, the 2 of the 4 were tier 8s. Scorpion Chick drops a donut in that game.
Ouch.
Which never helps when one of your hardest hitting tanks doesn't do any damage. And yeah, let's see. I want to see this damage blocked. Is there much? Not terribly. Too much damage blocked. Although I guess what that was Corker and who was with him? Was that Scyther?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't block that much. I mean, only 3 shots between the 2 of them.
That was interesting.
It's deceiving.
I'm elsewhere. Burger King
Yeah, I
getting
do
broiled
agree
right
that. I do agree with Leech here in Twitch, who said that the light tanks are hurting BK. I think that T-49 could be replaced by something much more effective. You are going to have big games in it, but I feel like, something like a T-54 lightweight, or maybe just swap one of those 8s out. Swap that Mutts out for a tier 7. Get in one more 9.
Yeah.
That maybe that's could be a big factor here. We got 6 9s on 5 9s.
Wonder if party chat broke down because BK's in game chat. We know how well game chat works.
Oh,
25% of the time.
Everybody's going, what? Tier 8 Prim will Arctic Sneak Pick now. All right, let's see what he rolls out. So, one person saying the T-34. Another person saying the Brazil. I'm gonna go with the Scorpion
I like
on
my
this
Brazil.
one. I'm gonna go with the Scorpion. The Scorpion G. Oh, another person's come on low. All right.
Scorpion G. Better keep that tank there, Arctic. Otherwise, it will be a penalty.
J-Man, I once spent $20 at BK, then found out I could have had the same thing ordered for $10. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I win. I win. Scorpion G. Hellcat gets the...
You have to give yourself a code.
Yep, I give myself a code. I'll give myself a tip.
Amex Chaffee. I would take the Amex Chaffee. Yeah, Amex Chaffee life.
Light tank for the win.
AMX Chaffee in a tier 6 game.
Oh yeah, you're just asking for complete ruins.
Hey. I've done plenty of damage in these high tier games in that Chaffee.
Well, then it also
No, I
helps
mean
that
to run into a tier 6 max game.
Oh, in a
an
tier
AMX
6
Chaffee,
game?
That's
That
fun.
doesn't happen. Let me just tell you though, it doesn't matter.
It
If you
happened
get
with
into
me.
if you get into a tier 7 game, that's really
Look,
like that's really where you get to take advantage of people.
I've had the Chaffee since the day it came out. I have got one top tier game in it.
Same here.
Let's kick this guy ETC Leech. He's abusing the chat.
Yep. He's saying that Gammatron does not know how to run the Chaffee. I remember Nerve back in the day pulling some clutch maneuvers with that AMX Chaffee on. It's the craziest part of it on Himmelsdorf, and then yet again on Ensk. Back in the day of the good old 754.
Yeah, and I remember that poor sap that got stuck in an active nerve.
Yeah, you're right.
I do like this light
man, that was horrible in
BK
that
did
take.
do though. I do like the Rue on this map.
I think that it's an effective tank. I'd like rather, you know, I don't know. I'm guessing Arctic Snake doesn't really have much for options here with his tier 8s, but like even a T-32 would be like so much better right now.
Yeah. I miss. We might do that one week. We might have reliving the oldies Monday or something. Something we might do a 754 night. Maybe we can even do that on a
All
Wednesday.
754.
Yeah, running 754 night, and see how that rolls.
You guys want to run down the tanks quick?
Yeah, really fast. Nerve, go ahead and go down EATUS, and Dexter, go down BK.
All right. EATUS is rocking out with the Bulldog 2 E50s, a T10, 2 M103s, and an E75.
BK is running a Scorpion G, RU251, WZ120, T10, STI, Conquer, and an AMX 5120.
I think right now the tank picks are giving EATUS the slight edge. They may be newer to the competitive scene, but I think it's obvious that they did their homework before they got started.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody in that, or some people definitely had a hand in giving them some information about tanks and different.
Maybe, yeah, they definitely, or maybe they've just, you know, maybe they're smart. They just watched streams. You know, they may have seen some WCLs before. They may have even played in a couple just under different clan tags. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I would say that they definitely have a knowledge of what they're doing here.
Interesting roll again with EATUS coming out with the 103s and the E75s. I mean, and they're making it work. I mean, the E75 has become, I'm seeing it played a lot more and a lot more. I mean, I have a badass E75, don't get me wrong. I've never played it in comp before. Ever. And so, I mean, I don't know.
See, I'm hoping that these E50s and this Bulldog don't go too far away from the rest of their team. You know, this map can actually have a decent amount of travel time required to get from where they're at to that flag, and vice versa. Now maybe they're looking at it like they're about to apply cap pressure. That's what they're about to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's
but
what I
they're
would
still
do.
gonna get. They're driving into an overmatch though against a bunch of heavy tanks.
Well, now that
it's a good stall tactic.
Oh, goodness,
I'm wondering if that's what it was. Oh, Swabby just gets annihilated out of this game. I feel like this was a stall tactic. I think EATUS may actually be able to cap this flag. And right now I'm looking at like Arctic Snake, completely unaware of the cap going on. There's only 20 seconds left.
Yep.
Deadpool, the only one probably that could prevent this, and he's more occupied with the E50.
Yeah,
This game's definitely over.
Yeah, 14. Only the Rue left at full speed coming downhill is going to be able to get.
He's going the longest way possible.
Yep, it's lights out. GG.
That's over.
Nice bait and switch pull with EATUS there. 4-3. Moon Knight marching forward to guarantee that they don't hit their guys. This was ingenious. Great job, EATUS. This was a veteran move out of a team that's
over.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. 3 and out. Good job, EATUS. Wow. Yeah, I would have never expected a bait and switch coming out of them. Wow. Great job. GG's. That's it for us.
Winning wars without firing shots.
Yeah. Having them stall on there was huge. Wow.
Yeah. BK wants to play one more. I'm not sure if EATUS is interested.
Guess we'd have to switch sides.
Already did. I just got into the habit of switching sides right after coming out of the match.
I do the same thing. What gets me is when the second game of the map ends, and then I swap everyone on sides, and then I realize I have to just change the map anyway. Alright, so EATUS is down to play one more. I guess we are going to do this.
Alrighty.
Defend that flag. Hashtag defend the flag.
Wait,
He's
what?
going all out tanks.
Oh.
Oh, I like it. Guerrilla tactics.
I mean, I guess they totally can.
There isn't anything in the rules saying they can't, plus they did already win, so we're going to allow it.
Yeah, I mean,
Two tier 7s. What
Otherwise, they
bunch
just
of
want
jerks.
to run. Otherwise, they just want to run tanks with red, white, and blue flags.
Here comes the
We have
Brazil.
all auto loaders. Oh no, Brazil. They throw the wrench in the works.
Hey, I like my Brazil.
That was a lot of burst damage coming down the pipe. I feel sorry.
Get in, burst, and scatter.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see 3 dead tanks before you guys are all out of ammo.
I do like the light tank strategy, but it's actually really, really difficult to pull that off. BK's rethinking their strategy, but not enough to take out that Scorpion G.
Oh, Brazil's gonna have a heyday with the Scorpion G.
Hell, man, they're all gonna have a heyday with that tank. T71, I'm rooting for you. Corky Assassin. That was my first 3 mark.
I think Moon is loading up some HEs now.
Oh, he's pulling out a bad chat AP.
I was hoping it was a batch chat AP, actually. I was just thinking the same thing. Nope, he was just loading up.
Well, we could have wished and could have hoped.
I just want to see BK take as many E50s as they can. E50, the light tank killer.
I just want to be unspec me and Nerve and let us pick AMX Chaffies.
Yeah. We'd have to be on 2 different teams, though.
Alrighty,
You guys are on the other sides.
Hopefully get this done here. I would like to... Oh, I'm hurting pretty bad, so... I didn't.
Alright, last game.
Yeah, because...
I don't think we have to run down this one.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Now, if BK was smart, they would just go cap that flag.
Yep. Or turtle up somewhere. Make them.
I don't turtle up somewhere. Like, I don't know. Where do you turtle up on this map that's not just the corner of the map? Like,
I guess right on the cap circle, right around that building.
I believe in the Skoda carry. I want to see the T49 derp another light tank though. That would be fun.
Alrighty, here we go. So essentially, all these light tanks are gonna have to stick together. Alright, so they're all deciding where exactly to go. Pork is going the opposite direction. There you go. Alright, so they're moving as one big giant mass of cockroaches.
Exactly.
And hopefully BK could turn on the light and make them scatter.
We will find out here very soon. I don't know if I'd go through the middle. Oh, Swabby's like, no, I don't like it.
Beard Farmer
Turns
gets some
around, does a
damage.
U-turn. Beard Farmer does a U-turn. Scyther doesn't get the memo. He's going in. He
Here we
doesn't
go.
care. He's oh, and he's making his shots count. The WZ, he's all turned around, and all of a sudden the rest of
Vector's on
EATUS shows
fire.
up.
All right,
Oh
here we go.
no.
One T49 dead. One WZ dead. Here comes the T10.
Yeah, Beard Farmer is close to dead, but he's alive. Does the RU
Oof.
take him out?
Bulldog just
happening?
rammed the
What is
T10.
this? That's not smart. Don't do that.
Everybody's on a reload now.
Any moment now, we're gonna have everyone go on reload.
Bulldog's gonna come in. No, bounces it. Bulldog, the Brazilian, comes in and gets the final kill. Everybody's on a reload now.
Scyther in there just stalling that cap. Oh, I don't know about going in. No, don't charge the E50.
Oh, he's gonna ram the.
And then ram the Scorpion. That didn't really hurt him though.
Oh,
He's okay.
Arctic
Scorpion
Snake completely
misses.
missed that shot. Now in the way to block the rest of his team. That heat round taking out a fence post. Porky is reloaded.
Oh, I'm great. Almost gets the ram kill, but now instead he's got T71 and a Brazil behind him.
Sketchy Gamer and Swabby going after.
I'm great.
Roof.
Yeah, I like your style. Oh no. PK bringing it back. Porky Assassin needs to maybe rethink the strategy, and he may not have time with that dead engine.
Run!
What is happening on the other side of the map? We've got Sacred Shadow running as fast as he can until he gets to a hill he can't climb.
Alright, so here comes the rest of the team. Too little, too late. Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
BK.
I think they've got time. Can Arctic Snake kill the one-shot W Corker?
Skoda's reloading.
AMS 1390 is running in front. Oh, gets a ram.
Oh, jeez. Oh, what is happening? Oh, no. The mayhem. Make him count, Arctic. Make him count. Turn that barrel.
This
Turn that
turret jammed
barrel.
or something?
Get that shot. Oh, Arctic Snake takes the kill. That's probably
here
your
comes
last
I Am
shot.
Great. Oh my goodness.
W Corker may be able to do this. That reload. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Swabby able to at least take 2 shots.
Cut
from
in.
I Am
Cut
Great.
into the right.
Oh. E-brake. E-brake.
Oh, he's got him.
E-brake.
I'm Great's going down. Make the shot
Oh my
count.
God, he did it.
It's over.
Great job, GG's. Look
Swabby played the light tank all night and then comes out on top.
See, I'm great in there with 24.66 on his side. Over on the other side, Corker coming in 29.90 out of his Skoda. 16.66 out for Seether. Sketchy Gamer 17.14, and then Swabby 17.01. Great job. Nothing like some fast-paced action to finish out the night. Give that a big job.
Oh, poor Ion Spectre, just hanging out around the corner, and then a 1390 OO comes in and ruins his day.
Yeah. Alrighty. So that wraps up our evening. Glad that was a good game finisher. Here before I start doing everything else, was there any final thoughts, Nerve? Did you have anything?
It was just an excellent night of games. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I appreciate everyone showing up and having doing their part. and for all the people who watched with us.
Most definitely. If you guys want to participate, you want to get your team here on this Meltdown Monday, contact Nerve on Discord, up here on Twitch, and then also on the Xbox. Get your team, get your bronze team, silver teams up here on Meltdown Monday. Magic Mike, did you have any closing thoughts or anything?
I really enjoyed these matches tonight. They're a lot of fun. Scorpion Pass, I really haven't seen that at all, even in puppies. So it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a whole lot of fun.
I'm great with like an after-match interview. I don't know if we want to bring him and Corker in.
I don't mind. You guys can talk to him for a little bit. That'd be fine. Beaver, do you have any final thoughts and stuff?
No, Beaver's good for the night.
Was there anything you wanted to say to the public about anything in particular you want them to check out? Oh, you probably want to talk to them about the forums, because it's good to talk to them about that every... No?
You know, just check out the WNF forums in the general chat. Give us a bump if you don't mind.
Yeah, we're trying to get it pinned. The more people that we get in there, at least just to bump it, come in and say hey or hi, give it a bump.
Drop your favorite song lyric.
Yeah, there you go.
I know ETC Leach out there will go drop down what he had for breakfast up there.
Then who else? I know for Anarchy, he wanted to be here tonight, but he had some things to do. To our new WNF mods, that would be KutterDeeply and also I Kill You. Those are the two new mods that we have brought on. So, and then we're going to be looking for some other ones. So, we'll take your time. Let's see here. My only things I had to come out. Most definitely check out Wednesday night. That's when the brackets are going to be released for the 2v2s. So check those out. And then also check out Acorn Esports. Go up there and get registered on their website. They give away some good stuff, and they give some good deals. So check them out. Acorn Esports, highly recommended. They're also in our Discord, so if you have a question for them, they do sponsor other forms of entertainment. Wednesday Night Fights will also start diversifying. We are looking to bring on streamers for other games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, a lot. So if you play takes part-time, but you're a full-time COD player, and get a hold of us. We'll talk. Everybody check out here soon.
We got.
Yeah, we got some people in here.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just did want to say, remember to check out TLP. They are sponsored by Wounded Warrior Project. So we will be supporting them in every venture, the new partners in crime, as you could say. So big giant shout out to all the TLP members, and thank you for coming on board. Welcome in, gentlemen. A little bit of post-game interviews. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good, doing good. You mind if I invite 2 other leaders from my clan?
Yeah, go ahead. Nerve, Beaver, you guys gonna do interviews?
Yeah, do you need the roll?
I just need to, just for a moment. I gotta get up and stretch,
All right, yeah, go for it.
and then I gotta take some meds. So, here, if you guys can take over you guys have the floor.
How's it going, kids?
All right. What's going on? Nice done out there, guys. You guys have
Thank you.
played really well. These last two matches that I've seen you guys play have been impressive.
You forgot the girls.
Yeah.
My bad. I was set up.
A lot
I would
don't
just
realize.
like to thank my mom and my dad for being supportive, and Jesus, thank you very much.
Oh man, yeah. So so do you guys have like regular practices or how does your competitive team work? You guys just wing it?
We just wing it pretty much, yeah. We play together a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
we do.
remind me not to meet up against you in pubs.
Yeah. Yeah, we do a little summaries before each one, but for the most part, yeah, we just kind of wing them.
Are you the caller?
No, actually, that would be Scyther.
Okay.
Scyther's our strap man.
Gotcha.
We're a 5-man run team. Sketchy and Porky here and me, and another guy, Crazy Village, and Craig Miller. We run the clan that way to make everything kind of fair for everybody. On decision making, anyway.
So, how long has EATUS been together?
3 months.
On our logo is the actual starting date of the clan, 5/20/17, I believe it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you guys were any of you in competitive clans before?
Bunch of
In
us
the
are
clans?
ex-UGCCers.
Yeah, we never. Some of us never really played, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe followed it a little bit.
Well, you know.
Yeah, as far as the clan goes.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I had a feeling that maybe some of you guys had a little experience.
Yeah, I think what it really breaks down to is I just like the RAM stuff.
I also like the RAM stuff, so I'm not going to judge you on that.
If I could find a way that I could not have to shoot my gun and just ram everything, I'd go for it.
You're probably going to need some city maps. Yeah, that's cool. Sweater, you only played the last 2 Mondays? Have you played any other nights that I may have missed?
Nope.
No.
Not,
We just
not on
started 2
WNF,
Mondays.
no. Yep.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Well, I'm happy you did.
We're always willing to fill spots.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want a slot next Monday, I will give it to you now.
That's what I've been joking around with these guys about, nailing down the Monday night, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock's perfect for us.
He's actually referring
10
to
o'clock's
himself
perfect.
as Mr.
Yeah.
Monday Night now, so you could throw that out there.
No, they already have that. I'm not doing that. I've already heard. I don't want to take anybody's spot.
I'm Mr. Monday. All right?
That's
I'm
right.
sorry,
That's
I'm sorry.
right.
There you go, Corker, stepping on people's toes again.
I've been watching the Twitch. That's why I didn't bring that up.
Hey, you could be Mr. Monday Night Junior, maybe? You'll have to ask.
Junior.
Junior, all right.
Yeah, I think next week I may try and set you up with a little bit of a more difficult team. See how you guys handle yourselves. Are you guys? Do you guys want to keep doing the conquest? Is that like a goal of yours too? Because that would.
We're down for whatever.
Who I get to pick.
That just happened to be what BK brought up. So that worked.
Okay.
2 birds with 1 stone. So we agreed to it. I mean, it doesn't have to be that.
Okay, cool.
We've been, we're fairly new, so we've been trying to stay in the bronze division. We want to challenge ourselves, yeah, but trying to wait and see where you guys rank us and then work our way up.
But we're also okay with adding adding to our confidence.
Yeah.
Well,
we're not really very confident.
You're not very confident?
No.
We're
shy individuals.
2 big victories these last 2 weeks.
God.
Like I said, I'd like to see where we fall
DP
here.
says they'll play you.
I like the fall. So yeah, we just played
Yeah,
them.
no, we didn't fare out so well.
How'd that go? How'd that go? That didn't
That
go
was
well.
not
Yeah.
well.
Good at all.
They
That's
handed
not-
us our ass.
I was gonna ease you into the higher level, not throw you into it.
Yeah, feeding us to
I'd
the wolves
appreciate
is
that.
Yeah. No. I may put you
My
up
ass is
against
still
someone who
sore from
beats
when we
you,
played them the other
but
night.
but I don't want it to be over in 20 minutes either. So I know how good DP is.
Possibly
They
not. Very.
doubly penetrated us.
We definitely want to see where we fall, and definitely want
Was
to
it
challenge
twice?
ourselves.
Oh, it was definitely twice, 3 times actually.
Not ready to take it to DP level yet.
No,
Yeah, hey, yeah, that takes a lot of practice, and plus those guys do play non-stop. You guys
Yeah.
wing it; they practice all the time.
Well, it definitely shows. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
that's the
played with
difference.
us, so.
They stomped us pretty good.
NB says.
Well, we've just been
yeah.
getting our team down too.
NB says they'd play. Have you guys played them before?
That
We
was
played
last
NB
Monday,
last week. Yeah, the
Was
first
that,
time we
yeah,
were
that
out.
was last Monday. Oh, I would definitely be down to give you guys a rematch if you wanted to play NB.
Okay, but we have to have a clause where if they beat us, we get a rubber match.
All right, I can live with that.
All right.
Oh, boy.
That's fair, and I'll let you guys pick your maps, and I'll do the tiebreaker again. But I'm gonna let them get to pick first map since you took first match.
All right.
Sounds fair.
Cool. All right, I'll definitely work on that here. Not tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Hey,
Thanks
yeah,
for having us out.
absolutely.
Thanks for having us in.
Yeah, appreciate you talking
Yeah.
to us. Appreciate
Yeah, I'd like
everything you
to-
guys are doing. This is really fun.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Love watching the YouTube videos and the Twitch feed.
Cool. I'm happy about that.
Like watching game tape, you can learn.
Oh, you can learn a lot. That's the best way. Experience, and also watching other people's experiences.
I heard you talking about Wounded Warrior when we came in. I do a lot of rides for their cause, and appreciate you guys doing that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to sit down and talk to Hell's Cat here about that, I'm sure he can talk your ear off.
Oh, I bet. But,
Like to before we go though, I'd like to throw out a thanks to BK. They were great sports. Had a blast. Chatted with them after. Bunch of great people.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very nice.
Yep. Yeah, they did well. I'm gonna give him a little talking to about those tank picks. Can't be bringing those premium tier 8s.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean they're great sports, and we definitely enjoy having them on as often as possible too.
Can only go up, man. Can only go up.
Yep.
Yeah, we were chatting about it after. They were saying they're a new clan too, and it really is there's a learning curve and a growing process that you have to do, and takes some work.
I know all about it. Yeah, my last clan with Leech and Hell's Cat and Beaver called ETC. Once we actually started getting competitive, we realized we weren't prepared at all, and we had to spend a lot of time playing nonstop to get the right tanks. It takes work. It's one of those things where, like, if you start the game and you know exactly what tanks you need to get, that's like one thing. But if you grind all the wrong lines in the beginning and then you get into competitive, it's kind of a pain.
Yep, for sure.
That it is. Doing some of that now.
I've been retooling my garage pretty much after every match, getting rid of what doesn't work.
Well, just make sure you don't sell tanks you still like to play.
I sell everything. Kind of bad like that. If I have a bad round,
That's fine.
It's gone.
I mean, hey,
Pick it out.
He's a seller, I'm a
I
collector.
think that's a bad idea. Yeah, there you go. I like to be right in the middle. I don't. I definitely. I know some people. Some of the. It's funny. Some of the best people in like the Immortals have almost no tanks. I'm like, why do you sell every single tank? It's like, all right, we're playing tier 10 comp, and they'll have all the tanks, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna play some 8s, and they have nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend it, because especially at least at high tier, don't sell your high tier comp tanks, any of them, because you never know, when the WCL pops up, what
So are you
format
telling me
they're
then I
gonna
should
run.
buy
and-
back the 7 tier 10s I sold in the last few months?
I'll put it this way: when the WCL 2 popped up, and I realized it wasn't gonna be 754, it was gonna be 761, I spent over 30 million silver reacquiring and equipping tanks that I had gotten rid of.
No doubt.
And then during the tournament, I probably spent between practice and scrims and the matches, probably another 40 million silver.
Alrighty, well,
Nice.
on that note.
So that's something to keep in mind.
So on that note, thank you guys for coming out this evening and playing the great games that you did. I know a lot of other teams are biting at the bit to get you guys on there, so congratulations to you guys' wins this evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thanks for hosting such great events, guys.
Oh, it's our pleasure, and especially to have these teams come out and put it right on the line and put it out in the open for the public to watch. That's awesome.
Sure.
And it is much appreciated. Well, I guess we'll do this really fast, and we'll lead this into final thoughts. As always, for every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night that we do, it's here for the community. So if the community has something going on, you have an event, a tournament, or something going on, let us know. We'll definitely get it thrown up there. As always, like the Conquest of North America, we're always open to streaming more new and different styles. So that is out there for you guys. As always, I want to welcome the new staff on, I Kill You and KutterDeeply. And I want to say thank you to all the people who have been watching. You guys are the best audience in the world. I want to say that. From everybody here at Wednesday Night Fights, Beaver and everybody, say thank you. I'll let you guys sit back and enjoy the jams. The float's going to be coming out. I've got it almost completely fixed, so it's be able to work great. We're going to lead the show out. Alan Walker, Fade. This is one of the songs getting brought up for the vote. Everybody here.
Later.